Hi there, Taurus. Zodiac here with your March 2022 forecast. It's a brief forecast. I call it the Oracle Express. It's great to have your company, and to those of you that are new, hang in here and let's see what's going on for you. In particular, the new moon this month on the 3rd is, I think, very telling because it's taking place in the sign of Pisces, and that is your social arena. You've already got the Sun and Jupiter transiting this area, which says there's been an expanse of interest, a lot of activity in that area of your life over the past few months. But the new moon, of course, will punctuate some of this and accentuate it even more and show us that you are really looking to, I guess, greener pastures, if I could put it that way, looking to improve your social networking, the type of people that you connect with. And I think this is a great opportunity for you to do so. The new moon is the turning of the page, a new chapter beginning, and an opportunity for you to, maybe make some new acquaintances, some new friends, people of like mind. And so that's, I think, very, very significant. Now, at the same time, I think you recall me talking, if you've been studying my weekly forecast, this conjunction of your ruling planet Venus with the planet that relates to your relationships, Mars, off and on. So we see here in the early part of the month, around the 6th, there's a very powerful conjunction again of these two planets, bringing together these elements of your nature, the relationship side of your life. And those two planets also move into the sign of Aquarius. Now that brings that energy into focus in your working life. So often we say, well, these two planets relate to sex and lust and relationships. Yes, but these two planets are also the principle of passion, joy. Venus is the planet of love. It's your ruling planet. And they move to your 10th house, which is the sign of Aquarius, on the 6th. And that is pretty potent because it tells us that you are really looking not only at that social side that I was talking about, but also the career side. And this is the beginning of a new cycle in that respect, where you can forcefully, creatively make some impact in the world and in the work that you've chosen to do. You'll also notice that around that time, Mars makes an incredible conjunction with Pluto just a few days before that on the 3rd. And Venus, your ruler, also does the same. So there's this duo of conjunctions and movement. The Venus and the Mars are together, and they're making these aspects to dynamic and transformative Pluto, then immediately moving into your career sector. So I think something dramatic is happening. You've got that new moon, you've got this dual conjunction, you've got the impact with Pluto, and then these planets moving into your career sector, which shows an important transition, I think, an important new cycle that's going to lift your energy levels and give you a lot more confidence and focus on the work that it is you should be doing. What else have we got here? We've got Mercury moving to the sign of Pisces, your 11th house as well. Again, that's going to accentuate the whole social connection. I tell you to be a little bit careful there in your communication. Mercury's not so comfortable in the sign of Pisces. It's what we call the depression sign or debilitation point for Mercury. It tells us that it's not comfortable. The thinking processes are a little wishy-washy. You may even need to be a little careful of your intuition. You need to second guess yourself. Don't jump madly into conclusions, especially when it relates to these issues of social connections, friendships, that type of thing. A couple of other aspects we should talk about. Conjunction of Mercury to Jupiter is good, although it is in the sign of Pisces. This gives you an ability to communicate, to share ideas, and this again means that your networking will pay off well, especially with that conjunction of the Sun and Venus in your 10th house. We're looking at these two areas of your life and combining those energies as to where you can best put your best foot forward. Mercury and Neptune together, again, that's that 11th house thing. Be careful of deception, people taking advantage of you. Neptune is notorious for pulling the wool over your eyes. And the final aspect, I think that's an important one for you because it is your ruling planet, is the aspect of Venus to Saturn taking place on the 29th. That cools your affections considerably. That aspect is taking place in your 10th house. It may mean that your work is taking you away from those that you love. You need to find balance in the personal versus the professional arena. Pop it over to astrology.com.au. I've got more for you there. I've got free psychic readings. I've got the daily and the weekly and the yearly readings, all completely free. Don't you love it? Don't forget to subscribe. Come back next month. If you need to drop me a line, I'm always here to respond. And take care now, Taurus. Bye-bye.